Do you feel that against your neck? That's a knife. If you struggle or make noise, then you know what happens. Yes, you've received a bit of training for this, haven't you? Everyone born into a noble family needs to know what to do when facing an assassin. Although in the end, the advice they give is a bit silly, isn't it? If the assassin speaks to you, stay calm and don't give them any reason to kill you sooner than they want to. The idea is basically to stay alive longer and hope for a miracle. But I suppose miracles do happen on occasion. So I would recommend you stick to your training and stay quiet for now. I'm going to do something I've never done for any of my targets. I'm going to take off this mask and show you my face. Shh. Don't forget the knife. But I'm flattered you recognize me. As a potential heir to your house, I know you had to memorize the name and faces of members of rival houses, but I'm a rather minor member of the Binnacott family. Even though my family and yours are bitter enemies, I think most members of your family wouldn't have bothered to remember me. You seem a bit confused. Well, it's rather simple. I'm the Binnacott's personal assassin. I've officially been adopted into the family as a cover. As you might have guessed, I was sent here to kill you. Technically, you're not next in line to take over the family, but your brother is. Well, let's just be honest. He's incompetent. You on the other hand, you could be an actual threat to the Binnacotts if you were chosen to lead your house instead. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm even telling you all this. If I wanted to kill you, it wouldn't have been easier to never woken you up. But that's the thing. I don't want to. When I was assigned to kill you, I did a little spying to understand who you are, what your weaknesses are. Hush. I killed people for money. Spying on you isn't the thing to get upset about here. Anyway, as I watched you, I find myself infuriated. Not infuriated, what am I saying? Infatuated is what I meant. Well, for starters, you're not bad to look at. Some of your cousins are considered conventionally attractive, but only because of the center of their lives around their appearance. You have a sort of effortless, subtle beauty about you. Perhaps it takes an assassin to appreciate. Pleasing to the eye, but without drawing undue attention. And then there's your wisdom, the very reason I was ordered to take your life in the first place. You're practical, and you're willing to set aside unnecessary things that others cling to. Yeah, the fact that you alone have been arguing in favor of making peace with the Binnacotts in order to end our counterproductive feud. You don't care about revenge. You just want to move on. It's a shame the Binnacotts think you're lying, though. Your teeth to trick them. I know you really mean it, though. I put on a bit of a show when you woke up to keep you quiet. But the truth is, I can't bring myself to hurt you. I don't think I can bring myself to hurt you. It's one thing to snuff out the lives of greedy crew nobles who are always a threat because of how ruthless they are. But to remove you from the world, it would be a crime. You still have a sense of humor, even in a time like this. Alright, fine. Both are crimes, but the former is merely a crime according to the law, The latter is a crime against humanity. I was given your contact tracked a while ago. To be honest, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to do, and I finally settled on something. I was given a bit of leeway in my job. As long as I can serve the Binnicot's interest, they don't care too much how I do things. So this is what I think I could do. I could bring you back with me, and you become a Binnicot. It's perfect, you see? You're not a threat to them. In fact, you can be an asset. You don't have to die, and, well, we can be together. Sure, technically, we'd be related if you were adopted into the Binnicots, but you know how common that sort of thing is among nobles. At least in this case, it wouldn't be blood relation. So, what do you think? It's not a bad deal, right? You get to live, I get a chance at you, and the Binnicots, bitter rivals, lose power. Everybody wins. Except your family. Yes, I suppose that's true. I don't like where this is going. And here I was praising your pragmatism. You wouldn't be abandoning your family. You would just be, well, okay, you would be abandoning them. But if I kill you, then they lose you anyway. So you're not going to budge on this? You insist that you'd rather die than join your family's enemies? Either you're more emotional than I thought, or much, much smarter. Even if you refuse me, I can't bring myself to end you. I suppose in that way, I'm a bit emotional, too. Still, you really should consider what I'm offering. Let's be realistic. The Binnicots are on the winning side in this conflict. We are wealthier, we have better connections, and, as you know now, we have a skilled assassin to deal with any dangerous threats. Do you really want to be stuck where you are? If you inherit the family, you'll be inheriting a dwindling empire. It would be such a waste of your talents. You'll die poor and destitute after spending your life stressing and fretting over your situation. Who would choose that? Humph. Barring is a miracle. It is a sure thing. Oh well. Oh. Well, aren't you clever? Yes, just like I said, miracles do happen. But you already got your miracle. Your miracle is that you're not dying tonight. Expecting more is just delusional. And even if that doesn't happen, think of what you're giving up. If you have any chance of getting out your house out of the hole it's dug for itself, it will be through a political marriage. It will be through a political marriage. A forced one. But that's just it. I'm not blackmailing you into marrying me. All I want is a chance to convince you to choose me in the Blumcotton house. You want to bear the responsibility of leading. So it doesn't matter who you marry. You can just choose whoever you like. And you know, I'm not a bad option. I have plenty to offer. I'm wealthy, intelligent, and I feel like we could really understand each other in a way that others don't. This is the only way you'd get a chance like that. Well, I suppose technically I could join your house instead, but I don't want to take you this the wrong way, but it's not as though I'm willing to drop my entire life for you. I'm interested in you, and I'm taking quite a risk by ignoring my orders, but I am genuinely loyal to the Bingham family, even if it's technically only a cover. I am officially part of the family, and I am grateful to them, but we've only just met. I see your point. If I won't drop anything for you, then I can't ask you to drop everything for me. I enjoyed observing your shrewdness from a distance, but it's a bit frustrating now that you've turned on me. Well, I suppose you've given me something to think about. You're more determined than my observations suggested. I didn't just realize that I didn't accomplish even one of the goals I came in here with. This is just going to complicate things. Still, the fact you could turn me away with nothing more than words intrigues me. I might have been even more interested in you now than I was before. I expected to leave here with you, or with your head, if I could muster the strength. I didn't consider what would happen if you remained alive and at home. Well, I would recommend that you didn't tell anybody that we spoke. Even if I can't bring myself to kill you, I don't have such reservations about anybody else. Don't test me on this, or they'll be the ones paying the price. We'll speak again some other time. You might not have gotten the best impression of me today, but I'll try to show you a better side of me next time. And keep this in mind. At some point, I need you to stop being a potential threat to the Binnacots. I can't kill you, but unless we find another way, I might eventually have to resort to kidnapping. I would suggest you help me find another way as soon as possible. For now, I bid you good night. I hope you manage to get some good sleep.